just throw it up there and say, go get it, big fella.
Well, especially with a guy like Towns, because he is not a big leaper. Edwards on the drive comes in too strong there.
Yeah, a patient basketball player, Mikal Bridges is.
Good turn and shoot there from DA. Suns with the early 7-4 lead.
And the Suns want to making sure here early that it does not repeat itself.
Quick inbound bucket there for Book, who gets in the box score. Tough running drive from McDaniels. Ayton may have gotten a piece to force the miss. Low scoring last night for Rubio. Tough drive for Booker. He got banged around, no whistle. Banged around, no whistle. Here comes Edwards on the run, pushing it out to Okogie. Not a good three-point shooter, but rattles that one in. And this is the other part of the game, EJ, is the Suns were unable to really make Edwards work defensively last night as he gets a steal there, drops it off to the slashing Rubio. And this is the other part of the game, EJ, is the Suns were unable to really make Edwards work defensively last night as he gets a steal there, drops it off to the slashing Rubio, who runs it up to the rim. I mean, give him an extra point for that one. Here's Edwards unable to connect. Here's Edwards unable to connect. Yeah, it's the really delayed whistle as off balance attempt there from Abdul gets knocked out of his hands. Edwards with a sidestep down the lane he goes.
You don't want him to get layups. If he get layups, all of a sudden the jumper seems nicer for him.
Right.
Frank can go get it off the rim.
Here's Edwards again. That one off his foot. Out of bounds, Minnesota. 8 points, 8 boards last night for Dario. Edwards loses a handle into the belly of Frank. Sets it up on the run out for Dooley. Off the window.
A tough defeat last night. And I think a part of the Suns wants to blow the Timberwolves out. It's going to be tough to blow them out because they have a lot of confidence right now just based on what they did do last night. Timberwolves were able to get back in it. Try to stretch this one out.
Edwards intent on taking it, and he will get it.
He's intent on not thinking about his last misses. He's intent on not thinking about his last misses. That's what I mean, that's the scary part.
Dario wide open from the top of the arc. Good defense there by Galloway, cutting off Edwards.
And Sharp pushing Towns way out, but I guess it doesn't matter.
First injection as a Suns head coach for Monty Williams.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it lights the fire for his team. This guy, his fire's already been lit.
He knew the defender would close out quickly, so he caught it and extended the ball out in front and didn't even go through the motion of his normal mechanics on his jump shot. He knew the defender would close out quickly, so he caught it and extended the ball out in front and didn't even go through the motion of his normal mechanics on his jump shot.
Just as they did last night, going at one another. Edwards on the drive across. Booker forced him to adjust in flight and forces the miss. Just as they did last night, going at one another. Edwards on the drive across. Booker forced him to adjust in flight and forces the miss. Just as they did last night, going at one another. Edwards on the drive across. Booker forced him to adjust in flight and forces the miss. Got that free arm extended. Shards recovers back over to Edwards. Bridges closing out quickly. Edwards working across the baseline and a travel.
They allow the Euro step, and it looks like that's really a travel. But they've taken away the jump hop.
Right.
And I'm still trying to figure out why is that a travel. He was in somewhat of a little shock that he got dealt. And, and he even admitted that on social network, and it was tough for him. And so you understand, all of a sudden you're back in the fold.
Final 4 seconds. Edwards raising up from long range, won't get it. Okogie flying in, trying to get the putback.
They did a good job in the first half on Towns and Anthony Edwards. Let's see if it continues.
So far they have been able to keep Edwards in check and then throws it away. But then he comes back on the floor late, and you're left trying to work him back into rhythm.
Yeah, looking for a foul and thought he would get contact, and nothing was there.
Fires across. Edwards wide open. Fires the three. Knocks it down. Timeout Phoenix. Minnesota pulling within 4. Off balance and kind of distorted, if you will, in his shot attempts. His Book able to take the errant pass. Runs it down. Met by Okogie.
You know, he's needed, but not terribly. A trade-off of he and Devin getting tossed is a win.
Edwards off the screen, gets the 3 to go down. That stops a 15-0 scoring run coming out of the locker room. First bucket of the quarter for the Suns. Edwards feeling it. Won't get that one.
That's funny. You said he's feeling it.
Well, this is a mental and physical test for the Suns team as he misfires off the elbow there. You look at this team and how well they have played against the top clubs as Edward gets up in the air, throws it away right into the hands of Booker. Okogie closing out. Here's Paul, drops it off to Dario, finds Bridges, swings it out to Nader, who just checked in. Dooley gets hung up in the air, can't get the runner to go. Well, he's so strong. We saw him work his way through contact a couple of times in that first half. Here's Edwards, heads down, pulls up for the 3, missing that one badly. Payne sets it, fires from long range. Stays on the floor. He's got 14, season high 17 that came back against Detroit as Edwards lost the handle, swings it out to Hernan Gomez. He had the big fourth quarter last night. Oh, I don't think there's any question about that. It's just the piggy bank is about empty. Edwards on the pull up, won't get it. Bridges able to snare it.
I suspect Karl Anthony Towns get a lot of touches here. See if he can get it going.
Edwards rifles a pass inside, and that'll be turnover number 19 tonight for Minnesota. Yeah, it was that little 2-minute window where, to use your word, EJ, a lot of combustion going on as Booker sent to the deck. Another strong night for Mikal, 14 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Cat with a knockdown 3. Do they have super small? Can I get your super small? Sir, we don't have a super small.
We have a shot of 7-Up.
3.5 to go here on this Friday night. Paul slings a pass over to Crowder, who connects from deep, and he'll look for the 4-point play. Second half, it came particularly in that third quarter. Okogie from the corner. Again, a very poor 3-point shooter, so the Suns would rather him shoot it than Noel is a 40-point shooter.